Hello, and thank you for your interest in StreetCode v3. This will be a walkthrough on how to easily install the StreetCode v3 in one go without the hassle of trying to install so many scripts individually. StreetCode offers to subscriptions that you can sign up for. The v3 Extended comes with all available assets and future assets, so we will be focusing on that package in this tutorial. Both packages can be installed following the same directions either way. Once you have subscribed to the Extended package, you will receive a badge in Discord that will allow you to access the base downloads channel. Request download from Google Drive and download the zip file. Once download, move the downloaded file to the same folder you have your original resource folder in for your server. Change the original resource folder in your server name to Resource Backup, just in case you have any assets you may want to put back into your new setup later. Now install the file that you downloaded earlier and extract the folder into that location. Once the transfer is complete, you can move along to the next step. If you access your new resource folder, you will see a clean setup of folders labeled for what they are for. You should not be adding files to any folder that does not start with your to make updates easier to perform later and to avoid headaches in general. The StreetCode folder already have the files pre-installed since there are so many files to download and people are bound to miss some in the one-by-one download process. There is one massive SQL to install full database at one time instead of installing each script one by one. We are all about convenience. Open SQL file and select appropriate database for install. Once selected, you can make a backup of your old database just in case by going to Tools and clicking Export Database as SQL file. Choose a location for file to be placed and name file, and then click Export. Once database has been backed up, hold Ctrl and click A to highlight all the tables in your database. Make sure you are highlighting tables on the right and not your databases on the left. Then click Drop Tables. Once all tables have been removed, run the SQL that came with the resource folder to install everything at one time. If done correctly after refreshing your database should now be set up. Now open up Instructions 1 in Resource folder and scroll down to Section 2. Highlight the items in the section the same as shown in video. Once all items are highlighted, proceed to copy the selected highlighted area. Now go to your server config and replace all the insurers with what you copied from the instructions. At this point, you can now restart your server, and if you have done all the steps correctly, you should now be able to fly in your server.